Living Pain here. Happy Thursday. Day 313. 13, my favorite number. Every Ironman, every race I did, there was a number 1 and a 3 or 1-3 in there. So it's my lucky number. Talking about lucky, well, I went for a run today. First time I was looking back, the last time I went for a run was December 28th when I was in Vancouver. And as you know, I went through all sorts of calf injuries, something that's been so severe. I'd never experienced it before, where it felt like only a couple of weeks ago it got to a point where I could walk better. It took better part of a month. So I was pretty nervous about going for a run, and I was like, maybe I should do it tomorrow or whatever. And I just figured, you know what, just go out for a nice easy run, go low heart rate training, and if, just see how it goes. Even if it's 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, just give her a shot. So I went, and it was like, man, this is pain-free. I feel really good. And I did it after my hip opening stretching. As I mentioned before, I think today was day 4 of 21-day challenge to open up your hip. So I did the 15 minutes of hip opening, and then I went for this run. And a couple things were really great about the run. Number one, the obvious. I did not get injured. There was no pain, no anything. And then the other thing was, number 2, is I kept my heart rate low. I averaged 127 beats. In order to keep it down that low, I always kept it under 130. I did not have to walk. And that's pretty incredible. As I was going, I'm like, really? I haven't had to walk, which just tells me all the work that I've been doing, the cycling and cycling. Yeah, I guess I've been primarily doing cycling. So the cycling is keeping up my aerobic system. And I finished it, I think it was like 6:57 or 6:59 per kilometer, which, isn't anything. I'll tell you what, anything in the 6 I'm happy with. I know I could have went way faster. It was effortless. When you do low heart rate training, it's effortless. Yet at the same time, I don't want to get injured again. So when I got back, needless to say, as you see on the video, I got right to stretching, making sure I do that all the time after a run. I should be doing it after bike rides too. Mental note, start stretching after a bike. I used to be faithful. No matter what I did, I would stretch for 15 minutes after. And funny thing is, I rarely got injured back then. So yeah, came back, did the stretching. Then I used my little power vibrating like a drill, as you see on there, and massaged everything up. And I was just so thrilled. It was like, man, I got a run in, and I managed to do 5K, 5.3 kilometers. And it was effortless. Like even now, I don't even feel like I ran, which that's a great sign. You haven't run in over a month. And then even before that, I had other injuries with hamstrings. And then to run and not have any sort of, I wouldn't even know that I ran today. And then, like I mentioned, did the hip opening challenge, and definitely it's pretty easy. It's like 3 poses, 5 minutes each, and it's damn surprising how much it kind of opens you up. And then later, after work today, on schedule was the weightlifting. So now I don't have to do another session till Sunday. So did the weightlifting, did some core. So really, what did I do today? 15 minutes of stretching. I did 33 minutes of running, and then just under an hour of weights. And I feel great. And it's Thursday. And Thursday, for me, is the beginning of my weekend. And if you saw me working out there, as hydration, I was drinking a Malo 5. I love that stuff. It's just like beer. It gives the same feeling as beer. And I was saying to Alice, I like the taste of this better than the beers I drink. Now, I know people that know me, they're going to say, dude, you drink Coors Light. That's like drinking piss water. If I've heard that once, I've heard it a million times. And so they're going to go, of course it tastes better. What could taste worse? So anyway, preemptive on that one. And yeah, so it's now the weekend, although I have a meeting tomorrow at 9 in the morning, which I've got my alarm set just in case it becomes a late night. And yeah, overall pleased. Tomorrow we'll see what we'll do. I'm just debating, it'll either be a bike ride or it'll be Insanity. And really, the only reason I think bike is because I hate the Insanity workout. It's hard, even though it's only like 40 minutes, and I would say a good 10 minutes of that is stretching. It's like, man, it still is hard. So I may do, we'll see. I may do it anyway, just because I just said it's hard, and don't be a wuss. Eating well, as you saw today. What am I at? About 1,600 calories, and actually, it's a weird thing. I hope it lasts. I was opening the fridge a few times, looking in the cupboard, and it's like, you know what? Do I really want to eat that? Like, it's not like I'm craving it, and it's like I'm even at the point like, why do it? You're just sabotaging yourself. You're not getting any gratification. You're just opening the fridge because you're bored. And those are kind of the things that were going through my head. And so I was putting in my food diary today, and I'm like, did I eat popcorn? Because that's my go-to snack, and it turns out that I didn't, which is great. That saves me 240 calories. And then finally, we're still working to get the home gym set up in the garage, which is a rack, fold back rack for squats and bench press. And when it's done and I show it, you're going to go, that's the coolest thing. We've run into a snag in that we have to attach into concrete, and the concrete's not the same level as the wall above it, the drywall. So anyway, called one of the guys that has done work for me in the past, built my deck. Guy's amazing. So he's come down, and he's gonna get it all figured out. Although I had to send a video to PRX to just ask them some questions if something's gonna work. But it's not gonna happen for another week till the stores open here. It might be next week that he'll put that on. So I know I'd like to get it on. I know my son's dying to get it done so he can use it and work out. But that's the way life goes. Anyway, that's it for me. Over and out, living pain. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.